So, being a dog owner, the first question you really gotta ask yourself is, who am I? What do I enjoy? What activities do I want to do with my dog? How do I want my life to be with my dog? Who do I want to be influenced by? Why did I even choose to become a dog owner? And then you gotta do the hardest part, which is you gotta choose yourself. And I'm saying it's the hardest part because it's so easy to put all the attention on the dog. And what will happen if you put all the attention on the dog will become a little monster. And the life with the dog and the dog experience you were seeking is not going to be with a happy ending. And I'm not saying this to discourage you. I'm saying this because it's one of the true things I've seen working with a lot of dog owners the past at least 10 years. If we do not focus on ourselves, give ourselves the attention as a person, finding out who we are, the dog is going to tell us. The dog is going to tell us that something is wrong, showing bad behavior, as we say it in the human world, not being obedient, maybe barking a little too much, pulling on the lead, not coming on the recall, all those symptoms showing that something is not balanced. So when you, as a dog owner, focus on yourself, pull the attention back to yourself, the dog is going to thrive. Because the dog doesn't want to be in the center. It wants to be part of the pack. It wants to be a part of the whole family, of the pack, of everything, but it doesn't want to be in the center. When we as human beings put the dogs in the center, things start to show up as problems. Normally, it will be the symptoms I just mentioned. Pulling on the lead, separation problems with other dogs. And what happens when the dog shows problems? We have more demands on ourselves and the dog. So we tend to put the dog in situations to test it. If we have a dog that's barking at other dogs, not thriving, close to other packs, we tend to want to train it to be around other packs. But the thing is, that's not the way to go about it. The way to go about it is removing yourself from other packs and building trust with the dog. You cannot build trust with a dog when it's on a leash and you put it in dangerous situations. In the dog's eyes, another pack can mean danger. That's why the dog is reacting. And when the dog is on a lead or leash, it's going to launch or try to do some kind of coping mechanism to survive. So you see, it's much more complicated than just going to a dog class, meeting other dogs, feeding the dogs with treats. It's much more complicated than that. And when you understand how the dog works, then you understand how to deal with the dog, how to help the dog cope in this human world, which is not very easy for the dog to be in. So you see, right now I'm in the forest with my dogs. They're off leash or lead. And I really don't say much to them. I just use my body language to show them how I want it. And I trust them because I built trust with them already. But I know in every moment there's an opportunity for the dog to go about things their own way. So I have to be really alert to see how the dog is reacting. Not only what they're saying like verbally, but the body language. I listen to the forest. I listen to what's going on and I observe. And this is the part of being a dog owner, also being present. Now I'm talking to you, but I'm also present. But this is the dogs using their true nature. They're playing, they're running around, examining, they're potentially looking for food. This is a hunt. We're on a hunt. We're hunting something. And there might come some dangerous stuff past our path here, and then the dogs will react. The yellow one, she will say, boop, boop, who are you? And the other one, she has a different personality, so she will be more like, who are you? Hello. So my responsibility is always to be observant of the situation. So you see, why I'm talking about choosing yourself is because if you don't choose yourself, and this also relates to children, other animals, everything that come into your life, understand why they come into your life. What's the reason? Do you have a hole in your heart? Do you need to get comfort? Are you doing it because it's some part of your adventurous self? You want to explore things with your dogs? Well, then first prepare to have the right frames before you go out and explore. Because if you explore without having the right framework, the dog is going to make the decisions. And it's going to make life hell. And then you have to repair everything after a couple of years. And that's really annoying. So think about this. Focus on yourself. Let the dog be secondary, and the dog will thrive. Thank you for listening.